the hell was that?
That was some good old Filoni baloney.
Like, holy crap.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to do this. I made 2 videos for this show. I was going to leave it alone. But, oh my God, it was just bad.
So I know the answer to this question. What's worse, the Sabine Force stuff or Ezra's Call of Duty sliding all over the place? But
Sabine's Force stuff.
Obviously, but
yeah. Because I didn't notice I was already so annoyed I didn't notice the Call of Duty sliding.
Dude, that's all he's been doing ever since he showed up. Like his whole Force Karate stuff is him COD sliding all over the place. And
at least it's not jumping while he's shooting.
Dude, I when they were fighting on top of the temple or whatever that was. Or inside. No. When him and Sabine were fighting those 2 like zombie death troopers or whatever, dark troopers. I knew it was going to be Ezra who drops his saber and she would have to come in to save the day. Does the whole force pull, like, and then kills him the same way Kylo kills that whatever guard.
Praetorian.
Yeah.
Another thing copied from history.
Yeah, dude. I mean, of all things they could have copied in Star Wars, they start copying.
There's you know what, let me share.
Ridiculous.
Let me pull this up and I will share my screen because I think it's something that Disney executive Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Filoni, I think it's something that they don't understand. And so I just want to pull this up, maybe it'll help. But it's this it's really important. It's the definition of inspiration. Let's zoom in here. What I don't see is copy and paste. Now let's add our Disney shill to the chat and find out what Bolo thinks of this just beautiful cinematography, an example of George Lucas Star Wars for all to see.
Is that what he said?
Oh, hey guys, it's me. Ezra.
Wait, before that,
that was a good one.
That was funny.
Bullshit.
Good one.
Hey,
goddamn thing.
No idea what you were doing.
We should before
Brilliant.
let's pull up the definition of plagiarism to give them some good contrast.
And
Watt sneaks off the ship, enters a rebel ship, and comes out fully geared up for nothing but
in
dramatic effects.
Literally
for the audience.
Literally, unless Home One was next to the Chimera, there's no reason for him still to be dressed. Also, the Chimera has been alone there for 10 years. Why is that Jedi shuttle on the Chimera?
That's Balin's.
For plot convenience.
Okay, yeah.
That was Balin's shuttle that they have.
No, Balin showed up in the gold thing with Morgan Elsman.
No, in the very first episode when they boarded the ship and killed the dumbass captain and everybody on the ship, they pulled up in that ship.
Oh, you're right.
But the two of them.
That's why they all had their guns up. They thought it was them coming back. But still.
No, I get that. But how did that ship? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to swallow a bullet and rewatch the show. But how did
the show certainly makes you want to swallow a bullet? That's for sure.
How did that ship get on the Chimera?
They must have flown it down from the Eye of Sion. Sorry.
So what? The Eye of Sion has a hangar bay?
Well, we know it does because they keep flying ship. They keep having those long shots of ships flying up to it. So
I don't remember enough to speak on how that ship got there. There's bigger fish to fry with this stuff.
The other stupid thing about the Ezra thing when he shows up is only Hera should have put her gun down. Nobody else on that ship knows who the fuck he is. Like,
oh, that's a good point.
Like,
Well, they were probably following by example to be.
But they don't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Only she knows that what he looks like or what he might end up looking like with a
also,
beard.
why would you hold fire if a stormtrooper comes out of that thing?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right. And a stormtrooper that looks like that, you're like,
you're getting,
because the Force is his ally.
So I just started blasting.
Okay, here's another thing. Even before that, why didn't they just blast that ship when it was pulling up to them? Why'd they let it in?
Yeah.
Every single time in the OT, the random ship is flying.
Did the comms not work anymore? Like, did they not try to hail it when it was coming? Like,
also, I would have blasted it if that's the same ship that 2 Force users just showed up in on a different ship and killed
False Jedi, Rolo. Yes. Don't you dead name them.
It's Grey Jedi.
No, like
at least he's not a Ronin.
Okay, so
I hated that. I hated that.
Yeah, how many Japanese words now do we have? We have daimyo, Ronin. What was the word for an improperly trained apprentice?
Starts with a B.
Yeah, a Bashudo or something like that.
Yeah, but no.
I'm making up Japanese words.
No. It's not Japanese. It's actually Australian.
Bogan. Yep.
And then we also have the landed gentry. I mean, dude, this I don't. Okay, wait.
If you want to make it an anime,
I want to bring up.
Go, Damien.
I want to bring up a few scenes that I think we should talk about. One being the wrap up or the cliffhanger for Shin, where she holds up her lightsaber. All
right. So let me ask you, what did you immediately when you saw her light the lightsaber? What did you think was going to happen?
Okay, so for a second, I was like, For a second, I thought she was going to storm the camp and just start slaying everyone, and that was her full turn.
Think it was going to be?
I think she's going to take command.
I killed them.
Yeah,
I killed them all. Yeah, they're all dead.
That's what I thought, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's definitely she's going to take them over and she's going to start leading them. And then I want to know your guys' opinion on the
army of Tuskens.
The father and the son, the statue of Balin walking up to them. What are they going to do with Balin now that Ray Stevens is dead? Are they going to recast? What's going on with this?
I think they have to recast.
They're gonna, dude.
If you leave that scene in, there's a chance that they filmed other shit, and so they could show him being absorbed by Abeloth, which is what it looks like it's going to be actually. Now.
That's what I'm saying. It actually now looks like it's going to be Abeloth or the son, like people have been saying. Caleb, I want to ask you a question real quick.
Well, that's okay.
How many Lord of the Rings references did you see in this season?
Ahsoka the White.
More than I can count on my 10 fingers. And the
Eye of Sauron certainly seems Lord of the Rings to me.
Yeah, the Eye of Sauron, Scion.
That castle looks exactly like
Minas Tirith. Send out your Wog Riders.
The Rohirrim.
The Rohirrim.
The Rohirrim.
Getting surrounded the same way that the wargs surrounded them.
I mean, look.
The troopers are kind of like orcs.
Ahsoka going from gray to white.
There's a reason.
The troopers, the red guys are Orokai. They're straight up Orokai.
There isn't a reason that J.R.R. Tolkien's hanging out in the bottom right of my thumbnambel?
Bro, and the worst
that's funny.
The worst part is ending it with the Argonath.
Did I do good, mommy? That's what Dave wants to know. Right? He's on the phone with KK right now.
Plagiarism.
Of the Argonath, bro, with the 3 Celestials. But you have one's head knocked off, the sister, for some reason. So you still have the 2 standing there. It's literally
the double hand force push for Ezra. Bro, I almost lost my shit.
Also, I get why we use
only
it.
Starkiller does that. And when he does that, 20 people go flying.
I feel like
the
noise has been overused now. Yeah.
I've got an idea for the next few minutes. Let's go around the table and try to top the last person's stupid thing they saw in this. So for me, the flame on stupid green sword. Daimyo?
Sorry, what was yours?
The flame on green sword.
Flame on!
I'm glad Morgan died.
Me too.
I clapped. My mom and I, we were watching it. We were like, "Get rid of her."
Yeah, I think mine has to be the Ezra dropping his saber against that thing, and then her saving the day. No, sorry. Let me repeat that. Ezra writing bitch on the ward.
Okay. All right. Hello.
Okay, my stupidest thing is when they get to the top and there's the 2 Death Troopers on top of a tower that is stories and stories high, and we've seen Ezra use the Force to push people, and he doesn't just push them both off the freaking ledge.
Okay, that's
Because
fair. Caleb,
we needed Sabine to use the. That's my worst, actually. Fucking, my God.
Ooh, I know my next one. Caleb, what's yours?
I think mine might be Filoni's version of the holdover maneuver.
Okay.
Let's just crash into the TIE fighters. That'll work.
Yeah, that was pretty goddamn funny.
Let's just zoop.
Well,
and then Sabine walks out, looks at it, and goes, "Well, they're gone. What do you want? How about don't break my fucking ship?"
They did it.
We've seen that ship flip once.
I need to make sure I said this wasn't for children.
Yeah.
Like, I do remember Anakin or somebody doing a move like that with that ship to like it.
I haven't said that yet.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's go around the horn.
Okay, so my next one is going to be the let's have Sabine do the Force push Ezra up to the ship instead of the other way around.
Okay, my next one would be them not getting hit one time during the orbital when Chimera is just dropping
the bombardment.
Yeah, the bombardment. They don't get hit one time. There's like hundreds of blasts hitting the ground. Rolo, what's yours?
My next stupid thing is that with all the damage we saw in their Jedi Starfighter, it's fine in about 30 minutes, maybe.
Okay. Caleb, what you got next?
This was another dumb thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're just kind of rapid firing these things.
Not lighting up the ship that 4 weeks earlier people came out and killed everyone on another ship from.
Yeah. Oh boy. Where am I?
Okay, you're back up, dog.
Yeah, where am I going next?
I need a drink, dude.
I do. I'm 11 deep.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the way Rosaria is horrible at lightsaber combat and movement. Now, I will say, as a quick parallel to that, her hand-to-hand stuff looked a little cleaner than her blaster deflection, but she still looks just awful wielding lightsabers.
She wasn't trained by Nick. That's
my next one. Sabine's going 0 to 100. That enraged me. Yeah, literally 0 to 100. She can't
move a coffee cup, but all of a sudden Ezra trusts her to force push him onto a moving ship.
Yes,
and she still missed.
Luke picked up a lightsaber at one point.
Yeah, she still missed.
Yeah, she literally did. She still missed.
He still fell short.
Oh my god!
So you could have done that scene better by him throwing her and then him jumping and having Ahsoka real quick throw him. Have him help Ahsoka. Like, why are you just leaving her surrounded by stormtroopers again? Yeah. Like when you could take out those stormtroopers while she's fighting Morgan.
Oh, I know my next one.
That's not even my stupidest thing. It's like, I don't even know, dude.
Okay.
There's
Who's
so
up?
much shit.
I think it is you, Rolo, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me think back for a second. Like,
you could pass if you need to.
Dude, I was yelling at the screen so many times, like a football game. Like,
it doesn't work like that, Davio.
I know.
Pass. I gotta think on this, man. I'm like broke. I'm broken right now.
You have to pass.
Like X said.
Shell
no,
Team 6.
No, like X said,
No shills today.
Oh, God. To be fair, I told him to pass if he needed to.
Yeah, just like I'm thinking about all this stupid stuff, but you said come up with something as stupid that I need to. You know what? Here it is. It's not directly in the episode, but not giving us an answer to jack shit was the stupidest thing, in my opinion. Not a single answer was given.
Sloppy story ties.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
Nothing. I give this episode a 2 because some of the shots were good and there was some good acting. I'm
glad you said that because I have long said, and I've backed it up recently because I've said it a couple times on air, that good lightsaber fighting will get an extra point for me for everything.
Yes.
And the fight between Morgan Elsbeth and Ahsoka was far and away the best movement of lightsabers I've seen in years. And
Disney Star Wars.
Years.
Yeah, well, Clone Wars Season 7, though, had the best duel that we've gotten out of it.
But it's not a real live action.
Yeah.
And so this gets a 2 for me. Yeah, because it would get a 1, but that fight requires me to give it a 2.
Yeah.
But it's also far and away better than their fight in Mando Season 2.
Right.
Which is some of the slowest movement I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Good Lord. So I know my next one.
Can you do your job, please?
Dude, I think even John Graber is
the new one. His regular one can stay, but the new one has to go.
Which is his new one?
Ahsoka fly now? Are you seriously did think that was him?
Yeah. By way.
I think the sad thing about this is that John Graber's not going to want to do YouTube anymore.
I think he will.
No, he's going to do it.
I'm kidding.
John Graber has created a space. He's no longer allowed to leave that space.
No, I know he's still going to do it, but I think even he's going to be pretty broken by this episode, man.
This episode, I'm waiting to hear what he says about it. Yeah, this episode was far and away. I honestly think this episode and even the show has done more to hurt Star Wars than Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi did.
Ooh, I don't think it's as damaging as Kenobi, but
not as Kenobi, but in the
I don't think there's enough in this. So this thing, the scene where both where he says the hello there, which member berries, but it's still one of those things that's like, you know what? I'm gonna take it. And then the scene when he talks to Leia,
that was beautiful.
They are so beautiful that I'm willing to look past some stuff. There was nothing in this show, even as much as I liked Ray Stevenson as Balin, there was nothing in this show that made me decide to look past. There was one scene that I thought, more of this, I could give this show a lot of credit for. And
if nothing else, at least we got the cool ass scene with Anakin walking in the flash to Vader back and forth.
That one second was pretty
that was so cool.
I got one more stupid thing.
Hang on, let me finish my thought.
So do I.
The scene where Ray is talking of Ray Stevenson. I need to say his full name because whenever someone says Ray, I think they're talking about.
I heard Sabine when you said Ray.
Well, dude,
every time I say Ray or someone says Ray, I think they're talking about Ray Skywalker.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did mention Ray Skywalker.
The part I love is where Ray is walking around the tower and is talking about the old life as a Jedi. That was masterfully done. And what pisses me off even more, because if Dave wrote the whole fucking show, you go from writing this scene that just makes us go, give us more, to writing everything else you wrote, which was just dog shit.
But not dog
15 seconds, because that's going to become a short right there.
Yeah, it's not mine. Love you too.
Well, real fast to add to Caleb's point there, if it wasn't Ray Stevenson, Balin would suck.
True.
It's his gravitas. It's his gravitas, man.
I think his character is designed well.
But there's other people that could do that.
There is, but he killed it.
But there was nothing. There was nothing special about that character.
What was that source, Pilgrim? Are his pants on fire?
It was Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've got a source too.
I think that's Wade.
Look, I mean,
Wade.
For your 9th account, that's a pretty good point.
Oh, this is the show that makes you want to have Gina back? Not the fact that she got fired in the first place.
Bro, have her photos online, baby. Whatever.
Thanks,
I wouldn't come back if I was her. They're incompetent as hell.
Oh, I would.
She's smarter than that.
So, my next one is the pointless and trying to be the spoonful of sugar to help that cat shit go down. With the Force Ghost Anakin looking over.
Fuck, you took it from me. You
my god!
Yeah,
just
like what?
And why? Not even not even that. Okay.
It's like Qui-Gon showing up at the very end, like, oh, there he is.
We can agree that Hayden Christensen was a Force Ghost.
Yeah, that's 100%. Okay. That was 100%.
About time.
Okay,
been waiting
so
for you.
That Hayden Christensen is a Force Ghost,
and he saw all of the fans like wantings for like, why don't we ever see Force Ghost Anakin in any of these like things with Luke or whatever? He saw some of that shit and went, here, yeah, I wrote it for you guys. This is your,
I'll make you happy.
But here's the thing, like I feel bad.
He has that cowboy hat
because Hayden is a legitimately huge Star
Pilgrim.
Wars fan.
Fuck off.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say my next one. The next stupid thing. Our big cameo for this episode was Morai. Fucking stupid ass hell.
They're all cameos. We got Morai, the father, and the son. All of those are cameos.
I would not count the statues as cameos.
I do.
I would.
I think they're cameos.
No.
I do.
No, I would.
Because it made all the
legitimate interaction.
Go, ooh, Celestials, yeah.
No, that's more of an Easter. Those are more of Easter eggs than cameos.
I'll accept that.
I'll accept that.
But Morai straight up cameo. Like,
bro, let's stop copying everything.
I have two. I think we can go around again because I have two.
Oh, I've got another one.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Yeah, we can keep it rolling.
All right. How about the fact that Sabine goes, oh, I felt something. Sorry.
During what scene?
How did she feel Anakin?
The Force is.
Oh, I was so.
You think that's what that's implying was Anakin?
She literally turned around and looked, and she was like,
"Well,
oh, it's nothing." And then Ahsoka's looking there, smiling like it's Anakin.
It's been a very long time for Anakin. He saw someone that
makes it worse.
Probably attracted him, and so he tried to, get up under that armor.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to if her hair
felt
like
that Force schlong.
We know for a fact that Anakin likes girls with pretty hair.
Hey, that's not the only. That's not the
Are
only.
Are you saying you don't like my haircut because it's just like Sabine?
Dude, mine's just. I can make mine look just like Sabine's right now.
Hey, that wasn't the only cybernetic Emperor Palpatine gave him.
That shit was hanging down to his knee, bro. He hooked him up.
Right. That makes me uncomfortable.
You're up.
Oh,
I'm up.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Matt, we already got to that.
Yeah, we hit.
We already talked about the whole Ronin thing.
Oh yeah,
we did.
I got pass. I got to think about it.
All right. So mine is the explanation of why Ahsoka stopped training Sabine because she was afraid of her going for the wrong reasons and being the destruction of the. She's a great threat. Oh my! Get the fuck out of here!
No, she isn't.
She
know
sucks.
What? She sucks, man. Like you could literally take 5 troopers and kill her.
I got it.
She falls over every second. Like,
all right.
The crafting of a new lightsaber.
Why did you not use the Force to do it?
That
Yeah.
It's been 10 years, and you still remember. Bro, I can't remember what I did last year.
Well, I can imagine that he would remember it because he built his own way.
He's done it twice.
Twice.
Yeah, so he
I
should be able to remember
could get
that.
behind that, but every single time
I've done long division a lot, and I don't remember how to do that.
We had Hu Yang there too, which is
but they're fighting the whole time.
Well, that's what droids do.
But I could get behind
the fact that Hu Yang had 2 of those. What would they have been emitters?
That's not even the ship that he had all of his stuff on.
We don't know that he didn't transfer all the shit.
Yeah,
easily could have just off screen.
Yeah,
transfer.
That's not a hard.
I still want to know how he
stretch for that
destroyed during Order 66 because
I do have one question. Okay, who watched
If you say the Resistance, the answer is no.
Who watched?
I love that show.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I've watched that show over 10 times. I love that show.
How much did the holding the ship up remind you of earthbending?
Metal bending, bro.
Dude, they literally were like the way they moved.
It's plant your feet, kneel, and push with your hands.
Well, Caleb, who worked on Avatar: Last Airbender
he wrote 2 episodes and directed 3.
Yeah,
though I do actually think he did direct.
He did a lot of the animation on it, though. I thought.
Yeah, he did. He did some animation.
He helped a lot. Yeah, he helped a lot with like the actual animating.
But believe me, Daimyo, I've watched that show more times than I can count.
Bro, we've talked about this.
But
watch the credits.
I do have to say,
there a lot.
What I
not all the effects
really
people are.
There was one thing I really loved.
When it's like
my name being said in Star Wars.
I don't.
They said Caleb.
I don't remember that.
What?
I actually don't.
No,
because his name is actually Caleb Dune. So,
his name's Caleb Dune.
Yeah, because they
said, you're right.
I learned from Kanan, and Hu Yang said, yes, Caleb was a very exceptional something, Padawan or something like that.
Did Ezra ever find out his real name, though?
I'm sure he knew it. I mean, I'm
pretty sure he.
Yeah,
says,
the wolves told him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we learned his real name in Rebels.
Yeah, we learned his real name.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hold on.
You know what, Crimson Law? It does make me feel seen. I feel like
Crimson.
You know, the Calebs of the world have been sitting here wanting a hero to call out. And I feel so represented and loved, and Disney feels like a safe space now.
It is safe.
I don't
know, guys. It makes me feel good.
You do that voice a little too well.
Do I?
That was a little. Ronnie,
I take it from Bill. What's his name from Saturday Night Live?
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Stefan.
Oh my God! Yeah, Bill.
Okay.
The best newest club is called Her.
Dude, Stefan was one of the best. Like for me, the last good part of SNL was when he left with everybody else. Like that was the end of SNL right there. Never watched it again.
So I can't wait for
clip all he wants.
I can't wait for all of these. If you didn't like this show, you're a racist, misogynist articles that are about to come out.
Oh no, we're all misogynists apparently.
Let's,
my mom who disliked this is a misogynist now.
I think we're on Daimyo now, right?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just bye, Wade.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. We have news. This is huge news here.
Huge.
Sabine Wren has now been designated as a Jedi on the official Star Wars website.
This happened earlier today. I don't. I looked through.
Hold on while I'm
right out of the place, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I want to scream in your ears.
Fucking stupid.
My parents definitely just heard that though, and they were like,
okay, next stupid thing. So Ezra has the power, has at the age of like 15, maybe even younger, had the power to command someone's mind and destroy a whole like a whole bay of like a platoon essentially of stormtroopers, and then walk a stormtrooper who's controlling an AT-AT, walks him straight off of the top of the. Oh yeah, sorry, messed up on that. But you know what I'm saying. So he has the power to do that, but he can't like force blast everyone.
It's actually an
into a
AT-DP.
Wall. It was an AT-AT, right?
Or no, it's an AT-DP. Some shit like that.
I'm not great with all the machines. I'm not great with all the different machines.
KKK.
It's okay. Letters are hard for people like you.
Well, English as a second language is not. I mean, not all of us can be 3-generation Americans, Caleb.
Oh, that's cute. You think it only goes back 3?
You racist.
Well,
anyway.
I mean, give them.
Aren't we all now because they don't like this
call
show?
us all racists.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't even remotely touched on this yet. I'm gonna give you all the chance to get it before I get there.
I think Rolo's up.
It's small,
Rolo's up.
It's small but stupid. Okay. The dogs are just chilling as they're getting bombarded from orbit. They're just like, "Yep, just keep running."
Pretty close to mine. I think I said that one already.
Bro, you said
it's related.
Hit.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you're an animal
and I see what you're saying.
Laser beams coming down, you don't give a
the one
who's on your back.
The one straight up left Sabine with one blaster shot. So
well, I don't know. Like, were war horses attuned to like bombs and stuff going off, or would they freak out and run away?
Good ones.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but they just met these people. They don't give a fuck about them. Like on their back. Like the war horses were trained with their
the Force. That's not how
that's the answer to this show, dog. The Force. That's literally this show. It's just the Force.
So mine is is probably a very small thing, and if this was the only issue, I think it would probably be a great show. But the fucking Eye of Sion docked wrong.
Yes, it did.
I didn't see
it. Came in from the back.
It came in through the back. It did. The ship is supposed to fly into the fucking thing and dock. The ring isn't supposed to fly in.
Yep.
It docked the Rolo away.
Oh, fuck you.
Well,
hey, on my ass.
Jesus.
He likes sounding too.
Yeah.
Friendly fire.
I do not.
I know.
Dinah, you see that Mahler video where he's like, where he played on? They're on my 6. It's the glizzy.
Oh no, I haven't. I don't watch much.
I gotta send you that, bro.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Really, really small issue, but still, like.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of stupid because now they're gonna have to back out away from the mountain anyway.
Yeah, all of y'all were on.
Why could that not happen in orbit?
Involved in this show.
No reason, dog. No reason why it couldn't happen in orbit. They didn't have to bring the ring down.
Exactly. How many
Chimera is flyable. It flew to the docking station.
Were there on episode 2? Probably quite a number of them. I mean, KK didn't clear house. No one, ILM wasn't fired. All these people that should have sat there and said, "Hey, Dave, you know this is wrong, right?" It's like what
Bro, Dave,
why is Sam Whitworth the only one that has the balls to say, "Hey, Dave, that's wrong"?
It's probably why he's not participating in it's probably why he's not on the board of anything.
Because Sam Whitworth actually cares about Star Wars like all of us. He's probably sitting here right now feeling the same way we're feeling.
We were talking in the Discord about Dave Filoni's position, like his newly appointed position. It's literally
behind his dog?
No, it's literally executive creative director. So to me, that sounds like everything has to go through him. So I don't think there is anyone telling him what he can't do creatively. right? There's people probably telling him, "Oh, that we don't have the money to like pull this off," right? But like in terms of creative aspirations, I bet he just gets to write shit down and be like, "Let someone fill this in with dialogue for me." That's what I think happens.
There's something in the chat you need to.
You're right.
Okay, Dog, you said we haven't touched on something yet.
Bye.
Yes. Brace yourselves, because zombie.
Yeah.
I was gonna actually bring up a point about that.
Fucking make zombie moaning noises.
So this is. I'll tell you what. I'll give this. If I get a Stormtrooper zombie game, that's
sick.
Yahtzee zombies but Star Wars. I'll give this.
I better get the flame on sword if we're doing that.
Yeah. In the box.
Yeah. I'll give this a 2.5 if I can have that game.
I'm not lying.
Death Troopers a game.
I am not lying.
Death Troopers a game.
So I just saw some, like, I don't know how credible it was, but it was like Modern Warfare, like new zombies. Like
Modern Warfare is gonna have zombies for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine them doing a collaboration with this.
What you're telling me is you didn't watch my video today.
That's probably what I'm talking about.
I was working until 8 o'clock.
It's okay.
I saw the tweet about it. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, no, that surprised me, and we can talk about that later. But that 100% surprised me. The thing that's so funny is there's so much in this show that would have worked if this was Rebel season 5 and not a live action TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Dark magic zombies would have worked. It worked in the Clone Wars, but it doesn't work in live action.
Well, everyone
meet up outside Dave Filoni's house and let's throw stuff at him.
Let's just let's TP his house. Just throw toilet paper at it.
You want to DP him? What?
Stop.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I heard too.
No.
I told you, it's Rollo style.
P.
Docking Rollo style. DP.
He wouldn't even be into that because he's too into his dog and his Ahsoka doll. So,
Damiel, what's your next one?
Black Tar Heroin Eyes from Morgan Elsbeth.
I hear that stuff's pretty good.
She looks sedated to me, so it must be.
Hey, Damiel, you probably you're the expert. You live in California, so
zombies. Yeah, we got a lot of them out here.
Well, his other mech wing cartel friends probably know a lot about that.
So what you're telling me with what happened on that today is that the Night Sisters tattoos are actually burns in their flesh,
which we know is not true because
hot.
We've seen.
Did you just say hot?
The burn, man.
I was waiting for you to put wood in X Wood's chat.
Oh, damn it!
Not on Morgan, bro.
No.
Maybe one of the other Night Sisters from back in Clone Wars, but not in...
one of the other mothers. Are you rolling with the granny style?
No, I'm talking about in Clone Wars. There was that one chick who looked like mad goth, but she was kind of cute. Like,
not to mention the sword that I refer to as like one of my first ones is also the sword of Talzin. Oh, remember Mary?
How do they know Talzin?
They're all mothers. Again, it's one of those minor details that could be explained through something else. Low picking fruit, in my opinion.
Okay, so if it's the sword of
Talzin, I
Talzin,
think we've kind of gotten to the point of low picking fruit.
Yeah, we have.
I think this whole entire show is low picking fruit. Like, if
you have a response, Rollo?
I thought we were friends, Crimson. What the hell? How'd you tell the chat? No, I'm kidding. Dude, I just want to know why. Like, we know Talzin's powerful, but all of those other ones are mothers, so they should be just as powerful as Talzin was, unless you explain to the audience that Talzin was the leader. That would make sense. Then they're like,
what happened to them with the tower collapsing? Where were they? Where'd they go?
They were on the
They went on the Star Destroyer.
Oh, did they? They did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see them.
So real quick, I need everyone to be quiet for a second because this is something I think I need explained. I don't understand this. So you've got Ezra making his lightsaber, and he and Hugh Yang are talking about him learning from his master and all that shit, and Sabine's sitting there like, oh, well, you're having fun without me. I want this fun, and he goes, hey Sabine, Ahsoka ever teach you how to? And she's gone.
Mommy never told me that.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there thinking,
I'm gonna cross my arms like everybody else. Oh wait, my master taught me that.
I'm sitting there thinking, first off, bitch, you had a lightsaber. You didn't need to make one.
Right.
Also, it's still on your waist.
No,
and then I'm thinking, I know we brought it up earlier.
Yeah, but I think you skipped your turn.
No, now we have an explanation as to why Ahsoka why Ahsoka quit. Because Sabine was too powerful. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, so let's say Ahsoka trained her for 3 weeks. I think it probably would have been longer, but let's give her 3 weeks. You're gonna tell me in 3 weeks y'all sat there and didn't go, hey, Sabine, why don't you try to pull this cup? Grab the cup.
Legit.
Push the cup, Sabine. Push it.
Are you saying two girl Jedis, one cup? Or
dude, so to that point, Caleb, I put in X-Wing's chat when we were watching it. Like, how could you possibly just not realize that she there's been one Mandalorian Jedi. Keep that in mind. One Mandalorian Jedi ever since the history of the Jedi, and he created the Darksaber, which is imbued with his personal force power, which makes it so heavy for anybody that isn't on his mind level.
That is the dumbest shit.
I agree with you.
Ever.
I'm going to call it right now. Sabine is going to obtain the Darksaber.
Yeah.
Be the chosen one
of the
Filoni
Jedi
movie and be the savior and the leader of Mandalore. I'm going to call it right now.
She's going to be the one on top of the Mythosaur. That's how they're going
to... She is, in fact, the new Rey. She is
she's
the new chosen one. And I wouldn't be surprised if she takes up the name of Skywalker.
So I said this in...
Or Vizsla.
Sell
Star
Wars.
I will.
Wait, Caleb, what was your point before? Because I just lost it because I'm too angry right now.
You should really
what was the last thing that you said?
Fuck Dave Filoni, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, okay, I agree. Daniel, I think you were right. Remember the other day? The other day, Damian and I were talking. He's like, I want to turn the roller to the dark side. What's up?
You can't go back, bro.
What's up, Palpatine? I'll be your Vader. Like,
Whoa.
Hold up. Bro, you're not even like Starkiller.
Am I sensing
nobody's Starkiller?
You're like you are more like the Finn of the OT.
No,
so you're the stormtrooper that's cleaning the toilets right now, okay?
Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm definitely more like at least an Imperial officer. Come on.
He's lower than Finn in sanitation.
I'll be Admiral Piet, all right? There you go.
No, he's still a powerful dude. You haven't been on the dark side long enough.
Well, Admiral Piet arguably wasn't either.
So, are we all in agreement that in no way Sabine being a Jedi is remotely acceptable?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's wrong.
It's 100% incorrect.
Why is this debatable by some? Like,
it shouldn't be.
I feel like this is
you just hate winning.
Let's do it. I'm gonna pull on the I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Let's do this, dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. Clearly, Sabine. So George Lucas has said several times that the Force is within everyone. that the living force connects all living beings. In fact, Qui-Gon Jinn says that in Phantom Menace. So it's not ridiculous to think that any person would be able to tap into that force that connects them. So I would expect anyone to be able to do that. I might be doing too good a job of this. I would expect anyone to be able to do that to require training. So you got a point there that in order for her to have been able to tap into the force, she should have been able to be trained. But we also saw that she was trained by
Sabusi,
Kanan, and
she doesn't have that. She has a penis.
And we now know she was also trained by Ahsoka for a period. So Ahsoka was trained by the most powerful Jedi of his age. So I think it is ridiculous to think that she would not have a leg up on someone.
Okay, Caleb, I have a rebuttal to that.
By the way, just in case anyone just popped in, I don't actually believe this. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, Caleb, I have a rebuttal to that.
I can't wait to tear it apart.
There's only been one Force-sensitive Mandalorian in the history of Mandalorians because they are the least susceptible to becoming a Force user.
Why?
That's never been
cite your source.
Yeah, that has never been said. They just don't. They don't get looked. I don't even think. I think
setting the novels, and if you can look it up right now.
Please cite your source, Rolo.
My source is Star Wars. Like
that's not enough.
Dude, they literally mentioned multiple times there's only ever been one Mandalorian Jedi.
Okay, but why?
And Dave Filoni himself
that we know
years ago.
Bro, I was about to say we're not really about to cite Dave Filoni, are we?
I'm saying years ago when he was still working with George, like forever ago. There was only ever one Mandalorian Jedi.
Why has there?
That's why he created pseudo Mandalorian Jedi.
Mandalorian Jedi.
Okay, everything that's coming up right now is saying that they are susceptible to the Force. I think it's they've warred with the Jedi and they are not in contact, so the Jedi aren't flying to Mandalore throughout the centuries to collect their babies. They're at war with each other. They're humans for the most part.
No,
that was from a meme. No, dude, I don't think it's ever been said that they are insusceptible to the Force.
What it's more
so then why do we never get Mandalorians that train themselves in the Force?
I just explained it.
No, if
Mandalorians don't know the Force, there's only been one.
Why did they create all these weapons then?
Because they know what the Jedi can do.
Okay, so why did they create
all the weapons were created during the Jedi Mandalorian Wars?
Okay, I understand that. But if you know that your race can still, if you see your kid pick up a cup and you're like, well, I'm not sending them to the Jedi, I'm going to send them to the tech school. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you do that then? Why wouldn't you have your own army of your own?
But that's not an argument saying that they're insusceptible to the Force.
Yeah,
this is
kind of a. I feel like this is kind of a weak angle for this.
Created is what it is.
I see where you're going with this, Rolo, and I can appreciate your feeling on that. But I kind of feel like it's a weak angle. I feel more strongly as my rebuttal that that yes, it surrounds and penetrates all of us, and some get it deeper than others, and.
Deep P?
Well, I agree with that. I agree with
you. Did you like that, dog?
Yeah, and if you're getting it nice and shallow, you're not going to be able to use it. Otherwise, everybody would try their hardest and train their heart. Like this opens the door for every single character to be able to will themselves to use the Force. That's not how this works.
Watto.
This is lazy, sloppy. They want a new Rey.
If Sabine can do it, Watto can do it.
It's bullshit.
It's fan fiction.
It's so stupid. Like she's a thoroughly developed character. We already know her arc and her story and her upcoming, and she's shown no signs, no traces of. Now, if somewhere in Rebels they would have hinted at it, this would be a little more palatable because we would have seen it earlier. But we seen her grow up in Rebels, and now all these normies aren't going to see a fucking problem with it because they don't understand that. She. What are you talking about?
You want to bet we're going to see articles tomorrow about? Well, obviously she always force sensitive. Look at how great.
Bro, I bet you those articles are out right now.
Look at how great she was at hitting targets. It's like she's a fucking Mandalorian. If she couldn't hit a target, she wouldn't be worth the shit I'm going to take tomorrow morning.
Also, she was raised by one of the leading houses.
Are you raising your hand? Okay,
yeah.
Okay. It's Dog's turn. Sorry, Rollo.
Had a big thought.
Yeah. Okay.
She went from being blasted all the damn time, and thank God she was wearing Beskar, to now, before she force pulled the saber to herself, she all of a sudden can deflect blaster bolts at ease, like a barrage.
No, it's look, I think George Lucas is the idiot here, because George Lucas is the one that decided to create a story and put love and work into it and spend millions of dollars doing all this stuff. And I think what he really should have just done is said, you know what, fuck it, let's do whatever the hell
fuck you
want and not give a shit about lore. That's what he really should have done.
Special Ray, you said the Star Wars is dead. What this has done is we just redug the hole where Star Wars was buried.
Fucked its body.
Confirmed that it is indeed dead, because it's been dead, and now we had to double check.
It died for me at Kenobi.
She deader than shit.
Yeah, we're actually so we actually found the body last night, and we are starting the investigation. So we'll let you know what happens. We'll be arresting someone in the coming days. But yeah,
Colonel Mustard with the lead pipe.
I think it was the butler with the candlestick.
RG, if you haven't watched the episode yet, we are literally demolishing it right now. So,
well, we are. You're no, I'm kidding.
I'm not giving you any props. You and I have the same score. For it.
Just so everyone knows, Rollo just texted me and told me that he actually gave it an 8 out of 10. Just let y'all know that.
So apparently, I'm pretty sure we have a new name for Filoni. Dave Necrophilia Filoni, or is that too far?
I have my next stupid thing for whenever you guys are ready.
We got more
better.
stupid shit.
Too better.
Honestly, it's only a 38-minute episode. I thought we'd run out.
No, I have more.
What? There were so many.
Oh, we could keep going for sure.
Well, see, the thing is,
there's a
lot of them become like interconnected.
Necrophilia. Thank you, Crimson.
Necrophilia.
Dave Necrophilia.
No, I like Ray's better. Dave Necrophilia.
Hey, the Phillies one,
not Necrophilia.
Oh, I've shit eyes.
Dave's.
Sorry, Dino. I was saying in cheese, and I forgot that's kind of.
No, it's all good. As you can see, my eyes are a little slanted, so it's hard to read sometimes.
What are you, stoned? No, I'm kidding.
It's called.
No, he's Asian.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
I'm Asian. You're slow.
Nice having a channel.
I feel so stupid because there was a couple of episodes in this series that I gave legitimate 7 out of 10s. Like, I thought they were done pretty well. The story was okay. There was a couple of negative hits along with them, but I was like, not bad. Felt like Star Wars. Didn't feel like a sci-fi that had some Imperial uniforms in it.
Andor.
But Andor's better than anything.
Here we go. The damn finale just I'm an idiot. I don't know why I was thinking this could go well, but
dog, you know what this
shame on me.
Like? You know what this feels like? Do you remember when
this is worse than season 8 of Game of Thrones?
Oh yes, but do you not? I didn't spend 7 seasons watching this shit.
This was way worse than
but it fucked over my everything in Star. You're literally talking to somebody who Star Wars is my favorite IP of all time.
I'm pretty sure that's why. Other than Caleb, because Lord of the Rings, pretty sure me and Dog are in the same boat.
And like,
do you see Dog's background?
You've finally broken somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Has watched Star Wars. I just watched Revenge of the Sith the other night just because I love that movie. Like, I love.
I watched Return of the Jedi because I'm a better fan than you are.
No, I watched Revenge of the Sith, and then I watched Return of the Jedi. I watched them both in the same night.
You watched the last movies of both trilogies?
Yes, I did, because they're two of my favorites. I literally wanted to see. Like, I watched Revenge of the Sith, and then I was like, screw it. I haven't seen Return of the Jedi in a while, so I threw it on. And
at least we got to see Maisie Williams' ass in season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but it felt weird because I watched her grow up. The thing is,
X-Wing.
I sent you the link. I know you got shit you want to say that you probably can't say on Jay's stream, but if you want to get out the cussing, you can do it here.
Well, to Dog's point, man, like, I've been literally broken by this. I feel the same way. Like, when X-Wing said that on his channel tonight, I was like, you finally have broken me from Star Wars. Like, and that was like impossible before. I thought Kenobi would do it.
Just before your point, Dog, what's so funny is how many people did y'all see in February, just before season 3 of Mando came out, that everyone was kind of like, at least that I saw, a lot of people were basically like, Mando season 3 is important. You need to get it right. You need to do a good job. But Ahsoka is going to be the thing that is going to either end everyone's fandom or is going to fix people. And I think I hated Mando so much that I didn't watch Andor.
Oh, dude, I know. I watched Mando.
And I don't think I'm going to watch another Star Wars thing.
That's what I was going to ask.
Videos on that shit.
Perfect layup. That's exactly what I was going to ask. Is anybody here going to watch Skeleton Crew or Acolyte?
I'll watch Acolyte if there's like scissoring or something. Better than that.
Dude, I hate.
Did you just say scissoring? For your little pecker?
The old skizzer me timbers.
I hate Rings of Power, but I'm watching season 2 to make videos on that shit too.
I'm not watching. I really am.
I'd rather watch Rings of Power season 2. Than watch Acolyte.
I might watch everything that I want to watch that's on Disney Plus, like all the older movies. I might watch everything that I can in the next couple weeks, and then just cancel my shit after that. So like certain Marvel movies, all the George Lucas stuff, and then I'm probably gonna stop paying for this because my shit it gets up, the price gets up at the end of the month anyway.
Agreed. So
the only reason I'm keeping Disney Plus is because I share it with like 3 other people, so I only spend like $18 a year.
Well, they're ending that now.
Yeah, they are.
Right?
Well,
they're going to up the price even more.
Yeah, but we're all in the same state, so they won't really be able to do that.
So per household, though, I think they're going to track it by.
Yeah, they're going to track it
by VPN.
You got to turn locations on. It'll be like Hulu. Like I can't share my Hulu like I did my ESPN.
No, I just log into my Hulu on someone's browser.
Yeah, I might be ending it then.
They will
Hulu works like that
because they'll make it so that you have the option to share it outside of your household, but you'll have to pay more money per.
You know how much?
Not yet. They haven't released that yet, but that's how.
Too much. What do you mean?
It's no. So this thing, I agree with that. If it's still less than $20 a year, which is what I would spend, there's so much stuff on that thing that I really love watching. That just for the, and it's my own laziness and my own, they've got me right where they want me because they've got the stuff that I want to watch at the ability to be able to just type it in and not have to exit out ads.
And
right, well,
I like
here's
to
a good point to that.
be able to watch the old schools too.
Here's a good point to that.
Well, and also, if I were to buy all the stuff that I want to watch, it would probably be like $3,000.
Well, here's the thing: all the stuff I want to watch on Disney Plus, I already own. I have all the seasons of Clone Wars except for 7 because they didn't release it, which they're doing. I don't need to rewatch The Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett or Kenobi. The only one I have actually legitimately rewatched like a couple times is my favorite episodes of Andor because I actually like it. I own Rogue One. I own every Star Wars movie. There's no need for me to go there.
That includes the sequel trilogy. Everyone, look behind him. That's Kylo Ren. It's his favorite villain.
Okay, I've said this many times. I keep this blanket up because my grandmother bought it for me. So I keep it up.
My grandmother bought me a Clemson hat once, and I don't wear it.
Okay, well, my grandmother so I do for her. It's just a thing.
Sure, Caleb, you want this one?
But to be honest, like
I'm good.
I own everything that's on Disney Plus except for like Avatar 2 that I really genuinely care about. The other ones I could just look up the scenes that I really like and watch them on YouTube if I want to.
Yeah.
So like this episode,
God, he is just taking you to town. I can't wait for the Roller Roadcast tomorrow. He's going to be all over you.
Pause. As soon as this episode ended, my mom and I looked at each other. We've been doing this for 7 weeks. We've been watching all of these episodes together because she's a huge Ahsoka fan. And we just looked at each other.
Facts.
She's like, we're canceling this.
No, you don't delete him for that one. He can say that.
No, yeah, he can say that as well as Atlantis. Atlantis, too. But we looked at each other.
So he's safe right now.
We're canceling Disney Plus, right? Yeah, I'm going to cancel it tomorrow morning. All right, cool. I don't care. Do it. I'm going to just buy Atlantis off of eBay or something. Like, that's the only reason I go back there. And Avatar 2, which I'm sure is out somewhere now, I could buy that. Like, there's no other reason for me to want Disney Plus because I don't care about Marvel. I don't care about any of the other Encantos or whatever like Encanto and Soul and all that. I've never.
Oh, is that a Pixar movie?
I don't have kids. I don't give a shit. Like I like all the kids movies that I like aren't woke pieces of shit. So you know what? I might even go out and buy Moana so my kids can see it later someday. But like, I don't care about anything else on Disney Plus except for Star Wars, Avatar 2, and Atlantis. I can buy the other 2. I have all the Star Wars stuff and Pirates. I have all the pirate stuff.
Yeah, but you're sleeping on the classics too, like the old Fox and the Hound. And
I have those.
Aristocats. And...
That's what I'm saying. I have those.
I
bought them on DVD like
on VHS
years ago.
Yeah,
like, I'm good, dude. I have all those great movies that were created. I have everything that's needed to have. Like, I really don't need Disney Plus. I don't need to rewatch any of the shows. And if I really want to rewatch Andor, I guarantee you I could find Andor by sailing the 7th season with my boy Captain Jack.
What, Nikki?
Oh, Nikki.
I completely missed that.
Also, do we agree with Echo Base's title for their stream? Worst ending of any show ever.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, Nikki. It's actually
Well, you are female, and that is a heavy requirement.
Well, Nikki, days. You're female. Aren't you born with the Force? More powerful than any of us, technically, now, because that seems to be how Star Wars is doing it. So, oh my God. Okay, I would put this season finale up there literally with Game of Thrones.
Well, hang on, let's go. Doc said, do we agree that this is the worst ending for any Star Wars TV show? Is that what they said?
Just any ending ever.
Any show ever.
Oh, show?
I don't know, man. Lost is pretty shit.
Lost is pretty bad.
Because the worst ending of any TV show of all time is, and who has a better story than Bran the Broken? That's the worst ending of any TV show of all time.
I agree. Also, Jumping the Shark Like Game of Thrones season 8 was Fonzie.
What do you mean jumping the shark?
I don't know.
But you don't know that term, jump the shark?
What are we guessing now?
Because Fonzie literally jumped over a shark and it killed the show. Like it was.
All right, bro. I watched Happy Days when it would come on TV Land. I didn't watch every episode of Happy Days.
Dude, I know that term, and I'm younger than you. Like,
oh, bravo!
Whoa, you admitted it.
He knows.
We're not the same age.
What else, Nikki? Do you have a lightsaber too?
She probably has 2 of them.
Is she mad that she wasn't instructed on how to make it?
Yeah.
No, I actually think that.
Are you mad, bro? I think
fact that Game of
She's also a man. No, you're a woman, DeLorean.
Okay, Nikki would make a better Mandalorian than most of the ones that we've seen in the Mandalorian and any of Disney Star Wars. Because she actually would have the gall to be a real Mandalorian.
And it's so sad that
dropped
out. I mean,
just give her the dark saber already.
We were shilling just fine, and then it's just so bad. Oh, he's back. Okay. I don't know why you popped out there, dude.
Yeah, no idea why I popped out there.
Oh my god.
This was
Nikki, if you want to yell with us, let me know.
I was laughing.
But I tell you what's so funny. Just before this episode aired, Damio and I were making a video about why we love a TV show called The Last Kingdom. And as some of y'all who have seen the Why We Love series, it's literally what we love about something. There's no negativity in the videos, almost at all. And I've actually been thinking about trying to do a Why We Love Disney Star Wars. And you just can't do it.
I was gonna say I would refrain from that.
There's
Rogue One.
There's Rogue One. There's 2 scenes in Kenobi,
and Clone Wars
3 or 4 scenes in 4. How many? 16, 24 episodes of Mandalorian. That took me way too long. I apologize. I think there's 1 scene of Book of Boba Fett, and there's 8 minutes of this.
I can name you 1 scene in Book of Boba Fett.
I can't wait.
1 scene in Book of Boba Fett.
Nikki, I imagine your video is going to have like 45 seconds at the very beginning of dead air, so y'all can just start cussing right away.
There's 1 scene in Book of Boba Fett. There's about 60 minutes in Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi like 45 minutes?
No, it's 1 hour and 20. So
okay.
About the Dooku episode. Then you have let me think.
So 3/4 of Tales of the Jedi is great.
I don't think so.
The Dooku stuff was interesting, but it like condensed. Like if it was just about Dooku, all 6 episodes were about Dooku, way better. But the Dooku episodes were interesting. They were cool. They delved into some cool stuff. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut that down.
Damien, put him in timeout.
I was gonna say, yeah. Sorry. Bye, Ryan.
I have not watched season 2 of Bad Batch.
Bye.
He's not wrong. There is 2 good scenes in Bad Batch that I loved.
Yes. 2 good scenes in Bad Batch does not make Bad Batch all right.
I'm not saying it's good. What I'm saying is
I probably should have told you to do that because I'm not trying to tell anyone what they should or shouldn't like. So, Roman, I apologize for that. I did that out of anger.
So,
I did it for fun.
There's one scene in Book of Boba Fett I really liked, and it's probably not even the scene that you guys are thinking of. And it's just Cad Bane walking up and gunning down, like, what's his name? Cobb Vanth. Like, that was...
Rolo, there have been times that I've looked at you and I thought you looked a little like Theory. Could you imitate this for us?
That's what the face is.
No, I'm not doing that. You can have me imitate anything else Theory says, but I'm not doing that.
Okay.
That's too much.
I think Ronnie's still in the chat, so I thought
too much ammo for Ronnie. I'm not doing that. I give Ronnie enough ammo on my own show.
Is so stupid.
Okay, so
like I can count on my.
Oh, the other thing I really enjoyed. So, what was the French knight's name?
The French knight.
Markoth started with an M, didn't it?
Marikoth.
Marikoth. Wait, the French knight, Marek.
Marek. So Marek was.
What are you talking about? The French knight? I thought you were talking about history because we're all history buffs. I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm just.
Was Marek a? Well, no, dog. I feel like you got something you want to say to that.
No.
I'm hoping. Oh, I was hoping it was a little bit of a history began on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake.
Yes. In the great words of Ron Swanson,
you're contractually obligated to
Ron
change
Swanson
the date to the Marine Corps birthday, right?
Yes.
Ron Swanson should be Dog, Ron Swanson should be
I'm not actually.
Nikki, I thought you
Hola, Juan.
I thought you were gonna call him Pablo or Juan.
Shit, what was I saying just before?
The French knight.
Yeah. Okay. So what was he? Was he just?
He was.
I haven't even done my other stupid thing.
He was a green smoke bag.
So he wasn't a zombie.
Is that what they call him these days? Smoke bags?
He was like
he was a big fart.
Big old green fart.
Never happened when they killed
That's so funny.
It does look like it kind of.
I mean, I drank all the water. I'm not. I shouldn't need one.
He'll need one to die after this shit.
Just turn the camera down and you like see it's just like waist deep and
she's just so pretty.
Just giving myself a foot bath.
So we don't know what Marek was. So I feel like that's still a little bit of a question there.
Still a little bit stupid.
Yeah. But if we assume he was just some like zombie thing, why did these zombies not smoke out when they got hit? Also, you know what? I'm back down to a 1 out of 10 because as much better as her fight was, you know what happened so many fucking times? How many stormtroopers got hit by a lightsaber and just like, oh, here's a little bit, tiny little cut. Oh,
or not just the stormtroopers, but the dark troopers too.
I'll walk it off.
Tis a flesh wound.
I do gotta say, like, I will be slightly.
It was anger to the point that Rolo, careful what you're gonna say here.
I thought you just absolutely shat your pants.
I will be slightly fair here in saying that the green mist didn't come out when they were destroying the Night Sister zombies until after they were all wiped out. Then they don't like. So I'll be a little bit fair there.
Oh dang!
Let's be honest. This whole show was nothing. This whole show was nothing but green mist come flying out.
Hey,
he's back.
So no, I'm just saying.
Oh no, his internet's really bad. Oh, that really sucks, man. Hey, he's back.
Like, I could slightly give him that. Slightly. I still think it was fucking stupid. If you're gonna do here's another thing I hate.
Rolo, we moved on.
That was stupid. No, I have my stupid. I haven't got to do my final.
Oh, we have another stupid. Okay.
I haven't got to do my final stupid. Okay, you literally made Filoni's canon version of the Death Troopers. The Death Troopers, not these all blacked out Death Troopers. No,
who are far and away cooler than whatever the hell this zombie duct tape held together army is.
You bring us them, and they walk like an inch a second. Like, no, the Death Troopers in the book were sprinting. They were like the zombies from World War Z. Like, they were
real quick.
Like,
Nikki, what toys though? So this is the problem. Who's going to a toy store in the last 8 weeks?
Dude, I was very ready. If they did something really cool, I was ready to get a Sideshow 6 scale of Balin if they did it right, and they obviously didn't. So I'm not. Are there
6-inch Balins walking around?
Well,
we'd have to ask Donna.
Yeah, Donna would know.
But no, like, I'm sitting here and I totally get what Nikki's saying here, because it's evident that Sabine's giving the lightsabers, that people will buy Sabine's lightsaber. This new sword thing is created so people will buy this sword thing.
The rideable dogs
had the HasLab Ghost, which you don't need the show to sell the HasLab, because people are going to buy that because Rebels was fun.
Yeah,
but there's nothing that came from this show that made me go, I want that. The only thing, there's one thing I would buy from this. It is a Lego Chimera, and that's it.
Yeah, new Ezra Saber. I can see that.
I mean, I like,
but the Force effect sabers suck.
Yeah, they're terrible. I would just.
New Ezra Saber. It just looked like Kanan's saber.
Yeah, but I would just make it on Saberforge. It's not hard. Like,
you know what, dog? You know what this means? We have to buy a new version now.
Just go to one of the
this stuff isn't real
that do it well, and you can make that saber for better, a little bit more expensive, but better quality.
That is wrong.
I already told. I already reprimanded him.
Yeah, but
what?
Nikki,
Roman wrong? Never.
Winterfell.
I was already thinking of stealing it.
I think all of us.
I just don't.
There's the long night.
Is this a zombies thing?
This was a shit version of the long night, then. And
I still can't get over the zombie moaning,
this
though.
This is like the shit that I bury in the woods when I go on a long hiking trip.
But like, if you're gonna make, I'm sorry,
say that again, Rolo. It was just that bad.
I need you to say that one more time.
This was not the long night, because the long night was shit. This was the shit version of the shit that I bury in the woods when I'm on a 5-day hike.
Okay, that's fine. Not what I heard, but that's fine.
Yeah, that wasn't what I heard at first.
Yeah, well, that's what it was.
No, I agree. What I heard was so wild, I needed confirmation.
You said it? I want to know what you heard.
It was so wild that I removed it because I was like, "There's no way he said that."
Well, put it in the private chat.
No, I'd forgotten what I said. What I thought you said.
Roman says Rolo said something different. Did you change it up on us?
I didn't mention the.
No, hang on, Nikki. 100% agree. There are so many times throughout this episode. I don't know if they tightened the belt. I don't know if they gave him a garter, not garter. What's the thing that you lace up that a woman wore in the Victorian age?
Corset.
I don't know if they gave him a corset or what.
But
he looked much better.
There was a scene where you could still see that blub, but his face did look better.
No, what's funny is it's almost like they forgot. So let's say there's like 8 scenes of him walking around. One of them, I agree with you, looked like, did y'all forget to give him the Spanx or something? Everyone else, it looked like he was either standing up straight again or something. But that's the kind of thing that Peter Jackson would have caught that. Steven Spielberg would have caught that.
George Lucas would have caught that.
George Lucas would have caught that.
That's like identical.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same lightsaber.
Yeah, it looked pretty much the same.
So I 100% like the one thing I can say about this show that
on that note, Rolo, dog, you and I watched it together, so you know there's one. Did anyone go, "Ooh," during this episode?
I laughed.
Other than you hearing your name.
I did twice.
Yeah,
I did it when they said Caleb.
Yeah, my mom even
when
laughed
she when she cut through the lightsaber, I did it as well. But when she cut through the lightsaber. I did. Well, so this thing, lightsaber.
The hilts aren't indestructible.
You cannot do Star Wars without lightsabers, and that's one of the reasons why every time it's bad lightsaber combat, they lose 1 to 2 points for me.
Yep.
Yes.
So
another stupid
better combat in this made me go, "Ooh!" when we saw something we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Except I don't think I've seen a lightsaber get broken like cut in half since Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't enough for me to be like, "Ooh," about though.
Yeah.
He had a moment of weakness, so that's.
I actually thought
I had a moment of weakness. Well, we all deserve at least one.
I actually thought it was stupid because we've never seen that before.
Ray, I don't know if you were here when we talked about this, but we did talk about it, and she still fucking missed.
Yeah,
she still
missed. He still fell short.
Oh shit!
The lightsabers still look like NeoPixels. It's not as bad as in Kenobi. I will say
I agree.
It looks a little bit better, but they still.
You know why?
Like they're because they are.
Dude, they're using Force Effects lightsabers. They literally are using Force Effects lightsabers.
Yeah, no, guys. Do y'all have any of those?
What?
No.
I have one.
Let's say 2015 forward lightsabers.
I have one from 2005. That's
the Disney one, right?
Better than anything else.
Yeah, the Disney one, or even Crimson Dawn, any of those.
My brother got me this.
I have a Saber Forge one.
The reason the lightsabers looked better in this one is because most of the lightsabers we saw were Ahsoka's white ones, and that one lights up better and distributes the light better than the other ones.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So that's why it looked better.
Dude, when Ezra lit his lightsaber, when Ezra lit his lightsaber, I was like, "Oh, it's blue, like Kanan's." And I'm sitting here again, like I said, my mom and I have watched all these episodes.
If you really want that answered, rewind all the way to like 30 seconds in. It's masterful. It's very beautiful. It's almost poetic.
Like, even my mom was like, "Are you sure that's blue or is that white?"
You know what? He's got a lot of bad takes, but RG's got a pretty good point here.
Yep. That's definitely needed a heavy dose of that. But
it is a bit disappointing that it's taken 12 years of Disney Star Wars for Roman to figure this out. But, young people learn at a different rate.
Yeah, well.
I'm so not getting mine on tomorrow.
Podcast last week.
We should hold normies to a different standard.
We should. He's only there. He's not there for story. He's only there for pew pews and lightsabers.
I forgot about that.
Dude, at this point, I'm there for pew pews and lightsabers.
He doesn't watch Star Wars for masterful storytelling.
Like, just give me
only action. Turn his brain off.
Revenge of the Sith. You can't even do that. You can't even give me something as good as Attack of the Clones, which I don't know if you guys agree with me. Attack of the Clones duel between Anakin and Dooku, because I just watched that
Leslie,
a couple nights ago. Like, that fight is good, but it's only good for Dooku. Like, you really don't get much of a saber battle there. It ends up being a force battle.
Now, look, if we want to talk about saber battles, we really need to talk to RG Energy. He knows a lot about saber battles.
Different types of sabers.
Okay.
My whole thing is like the weight thing that Disney has put in. The blade.
I hate that so much.
The blade is, and doesn't Obi-Wan literally say it's light in A New Hope?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure something
like the blade itself has no weight. It comes from the user. It comes from
Marvel Star Wars purists would know. Actually, I've talked to him about that before. Let's see if his answer tells me. No, never mind.
Marvel Star Wars purist here?
No. He's got this really cool thing called a life
and a family.
So he's just too busy.
Oh, you guys are just best friends with him, apparently.
I figured he was still over at Melvin's.
He probably is.
That should end.
Nikki, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a fun time editing. I know I really hate it, so
enjoy your time in the hole.
That is, I'll tell you what, it does make sense why X-Wing just does live streams because they're so much easier.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did he text you back? Is he coming on here or not?
No, I think he has to save the frustration for Jay.
And
I did say if he wanted to get out any of the cussing before Jay, he could just come on and cuss.
Indeed.
Oh, he's gonna cuss tomorrow by accident at least 4 times.
Well, that's what his late night's for.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm telling you, tomorrow on Jay's stream, he's gonna be like, "Oh, sorry, Jay." You know,
the thing that's really kind of funny is we had this. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I just got to the really dumb scene of Shin holding the lightsaber over her head.
What, Dune style?
Okay, where is this? Do we see the 3 of them together with their lightsabers when Morgan Elsbeth?
Yeah, no, it's when they're in the basement, like in the entrance.
Okay,
like,
she's got the flaming sword. Okay. This will work, won't it? Yes. Okay.
Flame on.
How
that would be cool if it was in the. If it was written by George Lucas, it'd be cool.
This have been this moment. Like, let's disregard the whole.
Just fucking kill the bitch real quick and then keep going.
Rollo, shut up.
Sorry.
Let's disregard the whole. What's it called? Gray Jedi thing, and is she a Jedi? Is she not? The white, Gandalf the white, all that. Let's disregard that. How fucking cool should this moment have been? You've got, look, I would not call myself an EU fan. A lot of the stuff that I've read about the EU, I really like, and I think would be great. But I don't know enough to say I'm an EU fan.
You also haven't read Darth Bane.
Okay, thanks, mommy. But you've literally got here now. Let's just kind of assume those are yellow. You've literally got here the Guardians, the Counselors, and the Sentinels, and that would be such a fucking cool moment. But you go from this to this dumbass little, and this is the other thing that's total bullshit. Here's my final dumb thing. Why is Morgan Elsbeth there right now?
Because she has to stay behind and keep them away.
She is the last line of defense so that he can get off the planet and back to the galaxy without any of these mystery machine people.
Cue the Skyrim boss music.
And
yeah, for real.
She lets 2 lightsaber wielders by.
Two force users, 2 Jedi.
Well, at the moment,
come on now,
not a Jedi yet.
They're both Jedi. They're both Jedi.
She hasn't used it.
No, they're all Jedi. That's 3 Jedi.
She's basically a Jedi Knight.
No, remember she helped open the door. Remember?
Oh my God, that's right. That's it. Oh my God.
Sabine, help.
What the? You've literally sat there and watched her go struggle to move a cup, and you think, oh, just because the Chimeras fired at us, she's going to be able to lift the fucking 40-ton door.
Also, I know I'm going to regret making this joke, but why is Ahsoka wearing a?
Jedi could open.
Why is
Ahsoka
wearing Oompa Loompa pants?
Wait, hold on, real quick.
She is, dude. Those are straight up Oompa Loompa pants.
But Daimyo, think about this.
She's orange.
Obi-Wan and Attack of the Clones.
What about it?
What he did? He goes. Door opens. Why do you need three people?
It's like a giant stone door. I guess you could make plain devil's advocate.
And I'm gonna open the door.
Kanan and Ezra struggled to lift the Jedi Temple in
also
Rebels. So I think
I cannot enter an automatic door without doing that. So
I can't either.
But
I do it almost every time.
Here's the thing. I'm literally about to
droids you're looking for.
I need to get a cat and name
RG, it. I know that's a joke, but let's leave that shit out of our chats. That stuff's not funny. Even though I made 3 jokes about it earlier.
Sui pie? What's sui pie?
That's not.
Yeah, you also spelled it wrong. So
you completely mispronounced it. But
this should have been awesome. And of course, you've got. I do what, like 4 seconds?
Open the door. For Star Wars. Open the door. I need to get a cat named Star Wars. So I can open the door.
Go on. I'll handle this. Well, okay. Yeah, no, that works. She already defeated her once. And Ahsoka is theoretically stronger now.
She didn't handle it.
I could probably have fast forwarded the 10 seconds. Oh, wow. I really could have. So there we are. There we are. Morgan Elsbeth just lead the, and not only is it just, 2 random people are leaving, two lightsabers still lit, they use the Force, all that shit. Not only are 2 Jedi passing me, the guy that ruined Thrawn's plans, the one that he seems to really not want on board, she's just letting go.
I want to Kali Ma myself right now. Just
Kali Ma! Well, no, stop. Don't take me down, Disney.
Gum Force push.
So
they better take you down before we take them.
Finishing moves like an anime.
So, we're gonna wrap up here in a second, everybody.
God damn it, dude!
If you've got, everyone, 2 thumbs down. Don't rewatch. Don't watch. Right, dog.
I'm probably gonna have to rewatch with the wife, but
I'm so sorry.
I might watch in the morning.
I've never been.
She might be having to ride that.
Married in my entire life.
Yeah, she might have to ride that bus solo.
Damien,
I'm not rewatching this.
Rolo.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this in the morning before I stream about it.
Okay.
If you change your stance, Rolo, I will be there to rip you apart.
I will not, because I'm so angry right now. Daimyo, I don't know if you've noticed.
Still be better than Ahsoka's.
Literally Andor's the best in image. Literally since
Andor's not Star Wars.
The episode ended.
I like Blade Runner too.
I've involuntarily. Okay.
Like the wise guy.
Hey!
Literally since the episode ended.
Well, there I was.
I don't know if any of you have caught it, but every time you guys would bring up something in this episode, I have involuntarily just sighed. And I continue to sigh since the episode started.
I'll be going back and checking that.
I'll be checking I'll be there for sure.
Dude, the more I just go.
Rolo
will be there.
What is your final score for the whole season?
Fucking 2. And
the whole season?
The whole season?
Because you were loving it up until this episode.
For the entire season?
Yeah, that's what the words whole season means.
The whole thing.
I'll give it a 3. Maybe. Because it did nothing. It answered.
I think he's overcorrecting.
I'm giving it a 2.
I'll ask the same question tomorrow.
No, I'll give it a 2 or a 3 because here's the thing.
Overcorrecting.
The only thing I can tell you was actually good was some really cinematic scenes, Hayden's acting, Balin's acting, and the music.
Not talking, no acting production. Let's just stick to as Star Wars.
Oh, it's a fucking 2. 1. Maybe I'll yeah. Well,
3, 4.
As Star Wars, 1.
5. Yeah,
I'm Star Wars 1. If you remove the acting, remove the cinematography, remove the music, 1.
So if you remove 2/3 of the entire fucking show.
Well, that's what Damio just asked me. He said as Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Like as the actual continuation story of Star Wars, yeah, it's a fucking 1.
It's unexactable.
Nothing happened.
It's unacceptable. I'm actually at a 0. Like I've been at a 2 or 3. Sorry, dog. I mean to cut you off, but I've been at it like basically an average episode, like 2 to 3. I think I gave one episode like a 4 or 5, maybe I forget. But as a whole show and for Star Wars, I'm actually on the 0 line. This is not.
Yeah, real quick, I have to address something in chat. Roman, I've been on time every single time except for twice, so stop your jokes.
Anyway, Star Wars. No more Star Wars.
My show.
All right.
Dog, what about you? Same question from Namia.
So earlier, like I said, I had a little accountability there. I was liking quite a few episodes, and
me too.
Yeah, this ending drops it all the way down to a 1. I mean, it totally wipes the slate of anything that happened before. The only thing I'm gonna cherish about this is again that badass scene of Anakin walking up and it flashing to Vader. Like that. That's probably the greatest piece that we get from that.
Please.
And dog, that's what gives it the 1. That's the 1 out of 10.
Sorry, a simple member berry just doesn't. It's not acceptable.
It's not. It's unacceptable.
Yeah. That's cool though.
I like.
Gives me a 1.
I like seeing Hayden, and that scene was cool production wise, but it makes 0 sense why he was even there. I'm full blown. I hate everything about. I don't think I'm gonna see any of the movies in any of the upcoming movies.
If they do a Jedi movie, I'll go see it.
Bro, if we start actually telling,
that's a stretch. If they're doing.
Well, hang on, Rella. We gotta wrap up here, so let me go.
Gotcha.
I would say that until 3 hours ago, Ahsoka was like sit at 6.5 for me. There was a lot of stuff I really enjoyed about this show. Balin's storyline was far and away the most impressive part of the show. I liked Thrawn. I thought there were a bunch of good Thrawn points. There were several things that had they answered, I think this would have been a really good show. This episode takes that 6.5, 7 to a 3 for me. And it's because some of the, so I disagree that the Hayden episode's a member berry because I think member berries have to be short and sweet. And I think that was too long to be a member berry.
Call it what you want, fan service, member berry.
Oh yeah. So
broken, man.
There were a bunch of things that I really liked about this. And Balin's entire storyline, as fucked up as it became in the end because they stopped using it, which was probably their biggest problem in the last 3 episodes. We didn't get a lot of Balin.
Absolutely.
It takes it down to like a 3.
Dude,
I would genuinely, if they come out with a book tomorrow that explained Balin's story, I think I'd buy it and read it. It probably wouldn't be nearly as good, but I think I'd buy it and read it. But yeah, overall 3. I think this has done more harm to Star Wars than the sequel trilogy did.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is kind of a bold statement to say, but I think there were a lot of people that were willing to kind of like Well, there were so many Bob Iger, Ryan Johnson. There's so
Can't
many
do that
people
anymore,
to blame.
man. It doesn't work anymore.
There's one person to blame. This is all Dave Filoni's fault. Dave Filoni couldn't write his way. He created this character. We are supposed to believe that he managed to take a character that everyone fucking hated when she was introduced in that movie to make her a really well-liked character at the end of Clone Wars, and has just ruined everything. I think this is the straw that's going to break the camel's back, and I think we are going to see a lot of shit happen in the next.
All four of us have said,
all related to this.
All four of us have said, for the past since we met each other, that Ahsoka was going to be the break.
There's still going to be a divide in the fandom. Like, we're just not.
I don't think it's going to be.
Everybody's not on the same page, and I don't know if it's chalked up to normies and their opinions because they don't take it as seriously as we do. So I don't think we take it too seriously. I mean, obviously we're on YouTube talking about it, so maybe we do, but it's still like it means something, and it's not just. It's not for casual watching. Like, it has meaning. Like it's a serious
show. For the Loki show. Like,
it's not network television.
Caleb,
for Star Wars fans, this is
I'm going to drop you out. Stop interrupting Daimyo.
From my closing point for tonight, I wanted to say that I think this show, and I'm going to steal this from Melvin, but he was saying he thinks this is.
I don't need people getting angry in my chat.
Dude. No. This is actually pretty. Like, this could be. I'm going to just say it. The Ahsoka show has almost created, like, the Filoni lovers are almost like their own section of fandom now. Like, it's created. You have the people that hate Disney Star Wars, but and the people that love it and view everything as canon, and now you have, like, the Filoni-verse justifiers.
Yeah, it's divided the animated fans.
Yeah,
it's the new libertarians of the Star Wars fandom.
It's the same.
And I just started fire.
Wait.
They're the Tea Party.
That's my closing
firing again.
They're the F Party.
Anyway, that's my closing point.
We're going to end, but I need to say that Rolo entering like that was the funniest fucking thing I had seen this guy do in 9 months. 9 months. It was fucking hilarious.
Caleb said put a helmet on, and I was like, oh, I'm going to put the Boba Fett one on. Oh, no, wait. I got something better.
Dude, he did it, and I didn't even catch it until, like, he had already finished. It was hilarious.
Oh, guys, I'm Ezra. Wait, pause. You didn't catch it till I finished? I don't know.
Caleb, look at Ray's second to last comment. That killed me. The teabag party.
Ray is 100% true with this.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. Dog, Rolo, Daimyo, thank you for hopping on. I know we were talking about this, and I was just like, you know what? This would be so much better. Just do this live.
Do it live.
Thank y'all so much. Everyone get a good night's sleep. We got a lot of yelling to do at Rolo and Roman tomorrow.
Real quick, Roman.
Oh no, you'll be yelling at me. I'll be going with you.
Before we get going, make sure not to choke on Filoni's nutsack while you watch this.
I've never showed for him.
I'll see you tomorrow. Cat.